The Broadford circuit is a very interesting project. It was purchased by Motorcycling Victoria way back in 1970 for not too much money for the acreage we've got here. And from that point onwards, all the clubs combined to have working bees here every weekend to try and make something out of it. The first circuit was the motocross circuit, which was finished to run in 1975, had its meeting then, and then about 8 years later we got some bitumen down to run a road racing circuit. And it's one of the most popular circuits in Australia now, and a very fortunate thing, owned by the riders themselves rather than public people, so it's our responsibility to make it all work. Some very good memories generated here by families of racing motorcyclists. We used to come up on most weekends, moving tyres around, making circuit layouts, moving dirt, building toilets, building shower blocks, and a really good experience for motorcyclists to get involved in something which has turned out to be quite a unique thing in Australia, owned by motorcyclists. We are under our own control, apart from some regulations regarding noise. My personal story is that I brought this Anzarni here in year 2000, just to do a little bit of riding around, and it got to the stage where I got interested back in racing again after 20 years away from motorcycles. I learned a fair bit about riding solos because I was a sidecar racer in my day, so learning about solos was great. That went on to racing at the Mount Gambier circuit, also a club operated circuit in Australia, and eventually led to an Australian championship.
Lindsay, what was your most memorable day at this facility?
I think it was in 2006. I got a little bit serious about this business, so I built a sidecar up too with an Anzarni motor, very similar to the one we've got here, and I rode both the solo and the sidecar on the same day. Won the Victorian Championship in both classes, and that got me even more enthused. So I went to Mount Gambier about 4 months later and won the Australian Championship on the Anzarni.